Hello, we're back.
Hello, V.
Jefferson?
Listen, I need your help again. Matters private.
Sure, okay. What's it about?
Not on the hollow. Come by. I'll lay it out. Explain everything.
Got your back, Jefferson, not to worry.
Great. We'll see you here then. Remember where?
Of course. Be there in no time.
Interesting. So we got another job from the would-be mayor, which is interesting. If this is separated into a separate video, I'm not entirely sure how the timing's going to work out, so this could be a separate video, in which case, hello everybody, I'm Tom, and you're watching me play Cyberpunk. And if it's like halfway through, then I'll probably just cut this part out, I guess. Anyway, what I am going to do is I need to read a message that I got from River. Cyber Psycho River, here we go. Meet me evening on the corner of Pacifica Boulevard and Market Street. Okay, let's do that, I suppose. It's like 5k away. I will probably cut and then be there, I suppose. Alright, we're back.
Don't do this!
Scared of nothing.
Well, this is the place. Tick, 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 tick.
In the event of pass through, those with respiratory issues are...
Hey, V.
Hey?
How you holding up?
Been better. I know. Probably not hard to tell.
So, what happened?
Needed someone to talk to.
Mm-hmm.
First, take a look.
Hello, my name is Arif Iqbal, and this is WNS News. Today's story. A routine roadside inspection led the NCPD to the trail of a dangerous abductor and murderer. The incident occurred at the intersection of 7th and 15th Avenue. The following police footage was captured at the scene.
1038, I repeat at 1038. Registration 2886244. We're exiting our vehicle now.
Copy that.
Out of the car! Hands up! Easy, officer. Relax. Shut your mouth! Oh, shit. We have a 1053 and a 1054. I repeat, a 1053 and a 1054.
The boy from the footage is LeVar Martinez, age 17. His parents reported his disappearance over a month ago. Unfortunately, LeVar's life could not be saved. His body could not withstand the severe septic shock he suffered. Autopsy reports revealed the teenager was given dangerously high levels of hormones, anabolic steroids, and stimulants. The possessions and genetic material of 7 other missing teens were also found
Fuck.
in the car, belonging to one Anthony Harris. Unfortunately, their fates remain unknown. Although the criminal widely known as Peter Pan survived the gunshot, he has not regained consciousness, making interrogation impossible.
This Peter Pan,
Stay tuned
he
to
an old
WNS
case?
News
You were
for
looking for him?
developments in the story.
Never heard of him. Didn't cross my desk.
What's the problem if they caught the guy?
My nephew, Randy. Disappeared not long past. And what
Fuck,
you just saw. The kid was wearing Randy's shoes.
Oh, Jesus.
Fuck.
Randy's disappearance. Know anything else?
My sister and I don't get along that well. I don't know much. Just wish I could have been there for her when she needed it most.
What, they figured you'd get emotional and kept you off the case?
More like a restraining order. Won't let me anywhere near it. Gonigal took the lead on it. Lazy-ass gonk. And so far, he ain't accomplished shit.
No way I'd let this lie.
I know. And that's why I'm asking for your help.
So what do we need to do?
Can't interrogate the guy because he's a veg, but we can view his dreams.
Sorry, dreams?
You heard me. Come on, I'll explain on the way.
Interesting.
It's an experimental procedure, but it's already yielding results. They record dreams that can be played back as BDs.
Got access to these dreams?
Not yet. But they keep them in the lab we're headed to now.
Good to know. There's cop jaywalking. That
Okay.
was weird.
Got an appointment?
Not exactly. We'll go in together, but, not through the main entrance.
Oh, we're gonna break the law.
We'll find a different way in, and then hustle out quick. Never actually been here, so I'll need your help.
I gotcha. Locked door there. Locked door there.
Great. What now?
We find our entrance.
They have an audit today. Should be a ghost town. No need to be quiet.
How'd you know about the audit?
I did my homework.
Know where they're keeping the BD?
Likely the room where they edit the autistic kid's dreams. Should be labeled as Anthony Harris.
Weird. Is that like a Death Stranding reference?
A few of these rooms we probably don't have to bother with.
That's locked. Interesting.
Locked. Can't get in.
It's beyond my technical ability, right? Yeah.
Nothing here. No sign of any BDs.
Toilets. Nothing of particular interest in here. How to prepare for an audit. Interesting.
They definitely don't store any BDs in this area.
Files. Studies that use brain imaging methodologies have shown a progressive reduction in brain volume, but a swelling of the ventricular system and the volume of cerebrospinal fluid produced in people who suffer from cyberpsychosis. Other studies have found differences in the degree of cortical nerve cell depletion between stages 1 cyberpsychosis patients treated pharmaceutically and those who receive brain dance conditioning. Interesting. Increased loss of cortical nerve cells was detected in those
We've got some kind of shard, but it's blank. Keep looking.
using pharmaceutical treatments, from which it has been concluded that brain dance conditioning has a neuroprotective effect. This experiment's results should be taken into account when implementing brain dance conditioning methods in locations with minimal environmental stimulation present. Interesting. In recent years, the list of commonly feared numbers, such as 4, 13, and 66, have grown to now officially include the number 91. While the phobias of other numbers have origins well studied in science, tetraphobia derives from the fact that the Chinese word for death and 4 sound similar. We can still only hypothesize about the rise of 91. Patients afflicted by a phobia of the number 91 often complain of recurring nightmares, in which a giant countdown reaches 91 and suddenly stops. When they attempt to restart the countdown, it transforms into a bright yellow board with vermin crawling all over it. This shared experience has already spawned unproven conspiracy theories which, among other things, claim that the dreams are transmitted via either electromagnetic waves, the digitized minds of a mysterious netrunner sect, rogue artificial intelligences, or classified nanochips installed by Night Corp agents. None of these outlandish ideas contain a grain of truth, of course, so what is the causes of the phobia to manifest such intense reactions? That much remains unknown, but as so many scientists often claim, the truth is out there. So without full knowledge of the phobia's origin and its underlying factors, how can you treat it? Studies thus far have shown promising results of conditioning patients via induced dream states in which the number 91 is inverted to the number 19. Though this method contains in clinical trials experts optimistic that 91% success rate will only continue to improve. Fucking 91% success rate. It's fucking hilarious. Is that... There must be a reference, I'm assuming, to something, but I don't know to what. Or if I do know, it's not clicking in my brain anyway. Nevertheless, let's look at these messages. Good morning all. I would like to congratulate our very own Dr. Yarwin Packard on the recent strides she made in the field of pediatric autism therapy. Her invaluable work has paved the way for more effective therapy applications than the established behavioral methods Tech, Estem, and RDI, clearly surpassing all supportive methods, example sensory integration, and substantially building upon traditional approaches such as music therapy. I speak for all of us when I say we are extremely proud of Dr. Packard's scientific achievements, but also more importantly proud to see the huge inflow of warm letters from happy parents. Keep up the great work, everyone. Eugene Kuzma. Dear team, I like to beat around the bush as much as the next guy, but I'm afraid I don't have the luxury of time. First off, you all remembered that famed quote I used to have in my office, never trust a person who's never tried to steal. Well, it seems someone took the sentiment too much to heart. Now don't panic, it wasn't the quote that was stolen. It's safely at home. Rather, it appears a staff member has taken our neurotransmitter research files from the facility with the likely intent of selling to a third party. As such, all lab employees will be required to take a polygraph before leaving this facility, led by our own Dr. Al Tolliver. If Al finds anything troubling from your tests, the next course of action would be termination, legal action, or both. No jokes, I mean all of this in seriousness. Let me emphasize, I do the polygraph before leaving work. Then you're free to get in your naps, showers, lap dances, or whatever you do people do in your off hours. Have a great day, Asai. The following projects have been greenlit, I would imagine, to continue next quarter. Neurotransmitters and selective countermeasures in combating the effectiveness of stress, cyberpsychosis, audiovisual simulation in autism therapy, limited environmental stimulation as treatment for antisocial behavior. We've decided to suspend research into transcendental meditation. All those involved in the project will soon receive a more detailed report about the indefinite suspension and information regarding new project allocations. Interesting. Latest research. Based on the latest research on the subject, it appears that the patient suffers from relapses of antisocial behaviors. The recommended treatment approach is limited environmental stimulation, increased doses of neuroplectics. See treatment details in attachment. I'll remind you this is not an isolated case, but a fairly common problem among members of MaxTac. The NCPD is pushing for more resources put into cyberpsychosis research, but our facility simply can't accommodate an uptick right now. And a friendly reminder, please email your applications for overtime next quarter by no later than tomorrow, EOD. And the audit. Dear all, as many of you know, this week's audit is simply a formality. We are required by law to periodically evaluate current laboratory safeguards for effectiveness and future modernization efforts. Remember, this audit is as beneficial for the city's bookkeeping as it is to keep you and your research safe. You're all playing by the same team here. Please just treat this as a mandatory day off. Best regards, Anna Svart Fasting, City Auditor. Yeah, that's interesting. The city is like taking their research is effectively what the audit is. It's the same file. Messages, I imagine, are the same. Okay, from security. It's a different email, but it's not particularly important. Small for science, giant leap for humankind. Yep, we've read that. You read Kuzma's email congratulating Ewan? Eugene must have been very pleased with her strides. Interesting. I'm not surprised. I mean, she cozies up with that cop, then all of a sudden she gets an NCPD contract. What a coinky-dink, huh? Interesting. Okay. So some of them were the same. Some of them were different. Cool. Let's go in here then. Says you use brain imaging methodologies have shown in progressive. Yeah, we've already read that. And we've read that. And we've got these. Security update. Red. 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 And red. Good to know.
No.
I guess we have to go through this door, shall we?
Hey, River! Think I got it.
Found something?
Not yet.
Anthony Harris. Let's try these drawers.
Say, River, why not just have a janitor crack a door for you?
Can't risk getting scolded for sniffing around somebody else's
River.
case. Yowen!
What are you doing here? You got kicked off the force.
Just suspended, actually.
And who might you be?
I'm calling the actual police.
Whoa, wait here. Hear me out, please.
Seriously, River? You weren't in enough trouble already?
Harris kidnapped my nephew.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But we store evidence here, and we have strict protocols.
Protocols. Talking about his nephew's life here. A child's life.
This is an ongoing police investigation. Go, please. Get
Can't
out
leave without
now.
Peter Pan's dreams.
I'll say it one last time. Out!
Damn it, Yowen. Who the fuck do you think you are? Remember your first med school exam? You know the one. Passed it with flying colors. Gotta remember it. Ladies' room erupted in flame. They evacuated everybody for 2 hours.
I cannot believe you would throw that in my face. I never wish to see you here again. Especially you. This man, he only takes. He never gives anything back.
River and I get along, we're friends. Hasn't let me down yet.
Huh. I thought us friends too.
That why you're refusing to help him out?
Harris's dream, BD. Where is it?
He isn't dreaming.
What? Why?
A bullet damaged his cerebral cortex. We get only dissonant urges. Pieces.
I'd like to...
Try audiovisual stimulation.
But he isn't on the spectrum.
A favorite song or movie helps you reach the kids. Might be worth a try.
I am aware of the similarity. Hypothalamus stimulation and hormone production. But Harris is not a child. I have never tried the procedure on an adult.
Any reason you haven't?
Because, unlike River, I went to med school and studied neuroscience. And not by reading about it over someone's shoulder on the metro.
Let's try it.
We don't even know his preferences.
I'll find something. I mean you're willing to try?
Just go. I'll open the front door for you.
Let's ride, V. I know exactly where to start.
Say, by the way, what do you know about biochips? Arasaka's relic in particular.
Well, it's designed to store a person's neuroengram. Sorry. Just imagine copying over a person's memories and personality.
Right, I get that. I'm more curious what happens if the stored engram overwrites the engrams of the chip carrier.
Overwrite? I'm not even sure that's possible. Why do you ask?
Nah, never mind. Not a big deal. Thanks.
While I'm here. Where's the front door?
Cops seem to like you. Could be this one sniffing around for something extra.
No, River's alright.
Yeah.
Can tell you got something to say, so say it.
Me? No. Just maybe this cop's flying straight in your pants.
Quite an observation on human behavior coming from a fucking stack of data in my head.
I mean, he's probably right. But, like, so? I think he cares more about his nephew at this point. Who wouldn't want to fuck me?
Okay. Let me hear it.
So, got booted off the force.
Suspended. Mayor's death stank to high heaven. Inquest into, kicked under the rug. So I made a fuss.
Not worth asking how you feel about that.
Nope. It's just, it's not easy for me to talk about what's biting in my ass.
Fair enough. Could tell me where we're headed, though.
To Joss's. Randy's mom. She thinks he just ran away from home. For now, keep the kidnapping between us.
Tell me about Randy. What kind of kid he is.
Autistic, I think.
Petty theft, drugs,
No,
run away from
not
home.
actually.
That kind.
Cop
Interesting.
uncles really see the best in ya.
There are people who always find their way into trouble. Randy's one of them.
Where's Randy's dad?
Been a few years since he got popped. Gang war.
Huh, great role model.
Josh was left alone with 3. But she's as tough as weathered leather.
Gonna tell me why we aren't trying to find Harris's apartment?
It's a house, and I doubt he's keeping his victims in his basement. And besides, we are trying. Want to see if we can find some connection to Harris at Randy's.
Pretty weak lead.
Best we can hope for just now.
Not worried Yawen's gonna toe the line? Rat you out to her superiors?
Used to be friends. Doubt she'd do that. Plus, not that I'd use it, but I do know one skeleton she'd prefer remain tucked in her closet.
I think Yawen will actually help us, all things considered.
Yeah, these tiffs of ours always end up the same way. I'll tell you about it over a beer sometime.
Sign me up. We find Randy, then we find the bottoms of a few bottles.
It'll be my pleasure.
Alright, so I think I can now skip the ride safely.
Alright, this is it. It's sure been a while. Used to come over every weekend, a long time ago.
And changed it all since?
Places like this never change.
It's very, very sad. I'll follow his lead here. I'm not gonna let his sister know that her son might be kidnapped. Even though I think you probably should.
Lovely neighborhood. Mwah.
You're a dick. Although I agree, it's a shithole. It's not too bad, but like, it's just so far out and comparatively to everything else. They used to be close.
River. You either got business with me or news about my Randy. Wouldn't drag your butt out here if you didn't.
Joss, meet V.
So V, is this about my Randy?
Joss, I don't know how to say this, but Randy was abducted.
Abducted? But he's alive, right? River! Tell me, damn it!
Police caught the guy, but he caught a bullet and he's in a coma being watched.
But where's Randy?
We're looking, Joss.
Here?
Arguing's not gonna help anyone.
He's my child. You got no place telling me how to behave.
Joss.
Listen, we need to look through Randy's things.
Why?
To find any lead we can. Trust me, Joss.
Just don't destroy anything. Randy doesn't like it when anyone pokes through his stuff.
Let's go, V.
The kids are playing outside. Tell them it's time to eat.
What's on your mind?
I think all the women in your life have character.
That's the trailer. Eyes peeled for details, eh?
Uncle River!
Monique, Dorian. Hey, guys.
Is this your girlfriend?
Just a friend.
You gonna stay over?
We'll see. Your mom's waiting for you with dinner. This is their old trailer. Randy moved in when I bought him a new one.
Real hellhole. Like in my good old days.
You check around. I'll check the trash.
Interesting. Audiophile fanatic of dark music styles. 2069 has been used. Tainted Overlord. His band, I wonder?
Tainted Overlord.
Favorite band?
You know him well.
Used to send him an album every year for his B-Day.
This guy is just a good dude. The all die quietly, their dry hands giving a faint rustle as they fall for the last time. They tend to depart this world in November, at the darkest hour of night, when dawn seems just as far off as the spring that will never return. They leave little behind. A sole smack of last century's newspapers, a few chipped cups, clothes already smelling of the casket. Under their closed eyelids, flits of muted kaleidoscopes of memories, flashing by in no particular order. They die with their gaze fixed on the hardening diorama of a long life that, in its final moments, always seems to have been far too short. Interesting.
Locked. Know where the key might be?
Nope.
Expensive tech. Randy had the scratch for this?
You're joking.
You have a girlfriend, maybe?
No chance Randy could afford hardware like this. Way too pricey. We gotta get in, but I doubt anyone knows the password. Can you crack it?
Let me give it a shot.
BD1C55.
Eureka.
Help me scour this, will you?
They caught Harris in a vehicle like that.
Blockaded street. Shit, River, I remember that day. He lives close to an old school.
I meant to call, sorry, spent half the day sitting in my Thornton. Police had all the Watsons blocked off and I was stuck in traffic for hours across town. I kind of live in the area I used to go to school, but it looks all different now, so trying to find ways jams made it easier to get turned around. Hope you're not mad. Hey, no problem, I need help my mum anyways, etc, etc. Do you have everything ready at your place? Almost. I just want to say thanks. Guess in general I'm not
True
holding
angel
into
of
the
empathy, this guy, huh?
more people out there. They're always dealing with the same shit. I used to be like you, like all of you. I wasn't spared any of life's cruel twists and turns. Worst of it was when my best friend died. Shit, sorry to hear that. Can I ask what happened? Rare muscle disease. His body just got weaker and weaker until he was a shadow of himself. I wanted to help him more than anything, but there was just no possible way I could. Of course, anyone who could help, he couldn't afford. If he just had the means, he could have bought some super drug or a new body or I don't know. Worse luck than the disease was being born into a poor family. Anyway, well, that's why I do what I do. I can't help my best tune, but just maybe there are some people out there in the world that I can help. Yeah, he was fucking Predator. Hey, hope you don't mind, but I used my admin privilege to find
Sent
out
him the game
real
as a
lie.
present.
That is your home address. Sorry, hope it's not too weird, but a good reason. There's a gift on the way. A game called Big Trouble in Haywood. You know it? Anyway, hope you like it. Have fun. Yeah, he was being groomed. I'm taking again.
This guy baited Randy like a pro.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, I don't know why I keep doing it. I guess I'm just a piece of shit. You're a perfectly normal person, Randy. You're just like anyone with a organic heart still beating in their chest. Remember, I'm always here to talk to understand you, to help you. I know you'll recover from this like you always have. Thanks for yesterday. The city from up on the tower looks so beautiful. Interesting. Honestly, I was speechless, though maybe that's just because I don't love heights. Really, it was nice, but next time I take you into the city, head to Japantown, grab a bite, you'll love it once you see it. And oh my god, the restaurants my aunt takes me to sometimes, so Nova. Just let me know. Love your cutie. Yeah, of course, I had fun too. Almost about this restaurant. We'll see. Not sure I'll have time. Hard to promise anything, so we'll see. Hey, you know you don't have to worry about Eddies. We already talked about this. Just let yourself be invited and something nice for once. Tell you what, I think your site's really Nova. Think I'm ready for finally meet up in person.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
No. There's no way. Why would he do that?
Place you
Not
were
only
before.
did they agree to meet,
Can't wait till.
but it looks like Randy was as excited as any kid on his way to a theme park.
Fuck. This creep definitely scrambled Randy's head.
That's right, same as we agreed. It makes me happy to hear you're happy. Just one tiny request. Delete this first email I sent just in case. Don't want anyone sniffing around something that doesn't concern them. I understand I don't have a normal family either. My mum died young and my dad, he just tries to give me a future. Wasn't easy though, to make a living on the farm once cattle pestilence took hold. Eventually it all just fell out beneath his feet. The cattle, the business, deep depression took his life. I tell you this so you know that you're not the only one who's lost a father. I understand you so well. Your only real difference is it was nomads that stole your dad from you, and for me it was a corrupt corpse and their dirty money grabs. That's why I hired all my activity from Corpse, Trauma Team, and Biotechnica would be all over me in a second if they knew about what I got up to. But I don't have to explain all that to you, Randy. You get it. I don't know this. I know you'll keep all this between us, Chumbers. Stay strong, buddy. I know you got it in ya. Hey Nat, check out this site. Drugs are
Natalie must have
bad.
been the only person Randy trusted.
When you're there, click on the image, the red one with the people in it. The hell is this? Some kind of cult? Like, how'd you even find this? Just cruising the net doesn't matter. And then Gale. Hey, you won't answer my text, won't answer my hollows. Still alive, man? I have a special delivery from you from Valentino Tumor Mine. You just gotta pick it up. Anyone in Haywood would give it both kidneys for this thing. I'm still holding on to you for free of charge, like some gonk. Do me a favor and answer, because I'm starting to get pissed. Interesting.
Something deeply fucked about that cartoon. My skin's crawling.
Yeah, kinda. Volume 1 of Blades of Doom Trilogy, Chapter 1, Ghost of Ancestor's Salvation. The silhouette of a gaunt female figure begins to take shape among the ebb of the inky fog. But its long braid, the woman held a severed head, only one eye socket clearly visible. Decay had already long begun to melt the face's flesh, exposing the white of bone underneath. The other side fared much better. Then, without uttering a sound, the woman shifted her gaze to pierce the eyes of the wary warrior. Come kill me. I'm ready for death, she shouted with a cold intensity, prepared to meet her end at last. Black Metal has produced countless charismatic characters, but the uniqueness of Aiden Burrows, known also by his moniker Nama and Balberith, is perhaps in a class of its own in the genre. Vocalist, guitarist, bassist, songwriter, ideologue. Some call him a genius, others a fucking psychopath. When a person like Burrows becomes defined by polar extremes, it's no wonder when he begins to arouse curiosity outside the metal world. There's no diminishing the lasting mark he left in black metal, but even music more broadly. Most agree he was the driving influence for a new wave of metal artists, and bands like Tainted Overlord, who have managed to claw their way up from the bowels of metal hell to the almost mainstream music scene. Interesting. Oh, right, view the page Randy mentioned. Cool, so we go to the net.
Some kind of link. The one Randy wrote about?
Let's find out.
Drugs are bad. Who are you? Our mission. Stay clean. Contact us. It's never too late to change. Addiction can be defeated. Yes, to fight addiction is to go to war for your life, but together, hand in hand, we can emerge victorious. We know who the enemy is, how to outsmart him, his tricks, and unexpected blows. We know where he strikes, how much force he uses, his weak points, and how to drive him back. For years, we've been researching the most effective strategies to fight drug addiction. Now we're putting them to practice. Together we can change your destiny, because it's never too late to change.
A hidden page set up by Anthony Harris.
Christ. Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
Good to see you, friend. Welcome to Tony's Haven. The place you've been looking for, the place where you can become the best version of yourself thanks to Tony. I live here with my friends. They came here because they were fed up with seeing their life go to waste, just like you. Think of me as a farmer who looks after his livestock. Get acquainted and stick around. Together we'll show you some old farms that we're capable, what those old farms are capable of. No idea what I'm talking about? Don't worry, I'll explain everything in good time. But it's time for you to decide. Do you want to remain a shadow of yourself or become the person you always dreamed of being? Come on down. Files.
Hey,
There was
look.
a file here.
The name deleted looks like, but the name's still there.
That name. Wasn't the video file on Randy's
Randy
comp
must have
called
downloaded
something
it.
like that? Sure, but V, don't you get it? This could be the key to Harris's mind.
Here's hoping.
Hey, can you use any of that Netrunner magic to shake anything else out of this?
Oh. Potentially. What do I need? I need 12 in that.
Not that kind of magician.
Oh, okay. We'll have to manage without it.
That cartoon, River, could be what we've been looking for. Said yourself we need something that'd get Harris to dream. Send it to Yawin.
Right. Sending it now. Okay. Says she'll get back to me by morning. And that I am a son of a bitch. And, come on. Let's grab a bite. Listen, let's not worry Joss more than we need to, huh? We're hot on the trail. We'll know more tomorrow. That's it.
This is royally fucked, by the way. But has a very real feeling about it, to be fair.
Dorian, please.
But it really tastes like boogers.
Joss, we're finished.
All done. Off to bed then.
We left some for you, Uncle River.
Thanks, Monique.
Tell me you found something.
Looks like Randy knew his kidnapper. They were in touch.
Why would he do something like that?
You know him. Kids. Look for help in the wrong places.
When's the last time you ate?
Yesterday.
Have mine. I'm not hungry.
Thanks. Maybe later.
It's bad looking fucking food, by the way.
River, tell me, and be honest. Will you find him?
Can't promise you anything, Joss. Except that we'll do our best.
You'll do your best.
Joss, you mind if V takes Randy's trailer for the night?
No? Sure.
Staying, right? You gotta help me see this through. To the end.
Of course I'll stay.
Find your way all right?
Yep. Gonna go hit the sack soon. Hang in there, Joss. Can't be easy, raising 3 kids on your own.
Well, it wasn't any easier with my husband. In fact, the best days were when he didn't come home. There were times I wished he'd disappear for a month, just to not have him hang around.
How'd he die?
The Aldecaldos told me he died an honorable death. Whatever the hell that means. They showed me his body, where his face used to be. Couldn't see the honor in that.
That bad, huh?
His bike in the highway, that was his world. But at home, let me tell you a story. This one time he took Dorian into the city. Had some errand to run, just father and son. He came back that night, dead-ass drunk, raging at me for calling the cops on him.
Did you?
River found him in some dive and brought Dorian home.
Oof.
Must have been a relief then, when he left.
For weeks, I cried every night. My husband was killed. The father of my children.
I'm sorry.
Randy changed. He locked up. Not to mention the other two I still had to raise. Life was rough with him and without him. Sometimes there's no solution.
Let's, change this subject.
Interesting.
V, wake up.
Not done sleeping.
Yawin called. It worked. The cartoon. He's dreaming.
You got the BD?
Right here. Slot it in. Jack into the computer. I want to see it on the monitor.
That doc of yours is quick. Not bad.
This will be a separate episode, by the way.
What's the matter with you, Anthony? I have to report this. I hope you understand that. This isn't normal behavior. Anthony, you killed Liam's turtle.
He was sick. He wouldn't eat, stayed in his shell. I just wanted to help him.
By injecting him with HGH? What were you thinking? Is this something your father taught you?
Mid-2040s. So that would be 30 years ago? So, I mean, I already assumed it was when he was a kid.
Extended their trust. This is how you repay them? Your friend died. I understand. But that is no excuse.
Fuck you.
What did you just say? Okay, I've had enough. Principal's gonna hear about this. Your foster parents, too. I see. Like father, like son.
I recognize this shooting. It was a case study back at the academy. Give me a sec to check which school that was. Laguna Bend. Oh, looks like the whole town got flooded in the 50s. Well, at least we know the general area where Harris lived.
Guess that'd be that.
School bulletin, drugs are bad. Interesting.
Trophy. Old one. Dating from 2042. First place in an interscholastic wrestling tournament.
2042, good to know. Very
Don't
specific.
you dare talk about my dad!
That's right, you little shit. I know it all. Farm failed. Dad put a bullet in his head.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! You can't talk about my dad, you prick! You can't! You can't! He was sick, weak. I just wanted to help him.
Interesting. Very interesting. How do I go to the next section?
What's the matter with you, Ebony? I have to report this. I'm lieutenant. Is it okay? If you can be firm, listen. You please stand down. This is like 50 people. Send it up. This time we go. It's okay. That's no excuse. Fuck you. What did you say? Okay, I don't know. I know this. I see. My father, my son.
There we go. X to get out of the brain dance. It wasn't giving me the prompt, so I didn't think I could do it. I probably should have just tried.
Tony! Harris looks even younger here. See that? Cow's sick, like the rest.
Where you going now? Come here! Coming!
Got no way to ID him. Kid's father was a real hard ass.
Looks like a cattle bioscanner for checking vitals.
Tony, come here! Yeah, Dad? You forget something? I asked you a question! I don't know. Choline, I'm at 99 levels. See anything odd? Too low? You were supposed to check before school. What do you gotta say for yourself? Cow's gonna die because of you. Gotta kill it like you killed your mama.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize, just dial up her hormones. And shut off that goddamn cartoon! How many times?
Cattle injectors for hormones, antibiotics. People ate meat loaded with this shit.
I gotta tell you not to leave it like that, Half the day I spent trying to turn
Supplements in the feed for disease-free livestock.
that shit off.
Ah, that's our cartoon. Little Tony really seemed to love it.
Guess that'd be that.
Interesting.
Think this might be the place, V. It's a recent memory. Gotta be his hideout.
Oh, fuck me.
Got some cables. Got a clock. An hour to midnight. Looks like Peter Pan turned this farm into a goddamn final bastion.
This is really fucked, by the way.
Fuel. Must have been an auto shop or something here at some point.
Interesting.
Hearing what I'm hearing?
Trash barge. That's the signal to dump. Has to be a landfill nearby.
Oh, fuck me. Treats the kidnapped boys like cattle.
Interesting. Literally treats them like cattle. It's keeping them alive, technically, I guess.
Fire department search stamp right here. City South. Perfect.
Terminal controls the pins. Gotta be another deck somewhere for the mines and turrets. Look, another one.
Don't see Randy anywhere.
He has a limp.
Machine controls an injection system for stimulants, hormones, something. Signage on the farm model points to petrochem.
And where are you up to, Mike?
Hey, the Illuminated Towers. Promoting the Us Cracks album that came out then. Colors changed every hour.
I think that might be it.
Not so sure, River. Think we ought to explore a bit more.
Okay. Let's go with your gut. That's gotta be all she wrote in this one, V.
I kind of feel like I have to watch it.
Come here, you rascal. You'll hurt yourself. Tony'll take good care of you. Easy now.
Interesting. He sees himself as taking care of them.
Okay, so where do we sit now exactly?
We know Harris still lives near an old school that's now underwater. You can see the NC skyline and the Us Cracks towers from the farm. It's a few miles out. Farm's located near a landfill. We know that too. Those towers promoting the Us Cracks album. Colors change regularly, once an hour. So we know the time.
11 at night.
Right. And that puts the farm east of the city. Southeast, actually. Stamp on the NCFD certificate was from the southern region. Farm model's a petrochem design, so that eliminates any others. Which narrows it down to Edgewood Farm. That's gotta be our place.
So, we've got it.
Just hope we didn't fuck it up. Come on, we gotta go.
Ooh, this is a fucked quest, by the way. But very good because it has this kind of incredible real feeling to it. I meant to call, sorry, spent half the day sitting in my Thornton.
Don't get distracted. Gotta focus on the road.
Easy for you to say. That's my nephew out there.
We'll find him, River.
If I'd only known sooner how he felt. What was eating at him?
This isn't your fault.
I'm his uncle, V. And I wasn't there for him. Fuck! Hold on.
Let's skip the ride.
Grab something!
River, this is the farm. We got it.
I know. Let's get to the barn quick.
My deactivation didn't work very well. Clearly. That's kind of funny.
River, this is the farm. We got it.
I know. Let's get to the barn quick. Heads up. Turrets are live. The system controlling them must be in the house.
I might be able to get to that.
By the barn, 2 more turrets. That front gate's a death trap.
Oh, there were mines that I walked into. I did deactivate the guns. I walked into a mine. I getcha. I thought the turret just shot a rocket at me.
We got it.
I know. Let's get to the barn quick.
Okay. Now we're good. Because I can deactivate both. Reinforced windows. One's blasted out.
It's gotta be here. Have a look around.
Files, Braindance Kit. With this Braindance Kit, you're able to play all commercial Braindance formatted on compatible data storage media for the safety of certification regions. This device should never be modified or tampered with in any way. Should you have technical questions or concerns, please contact an accredited technician. If used in ways other than those designed, personal injury and damage to the device may occur. Please retain the following information in the event the device is put up for resale or given to a third party after purchase. Remove kit from package, insert Braindance media onto the drive slot, or use the provided cable to connect to your parent device. Sit in a calm, quiet area and place the device in your head. Turn on the device and enjoy your Braindance experiences. Note, accepting the above terms, conditions, and instructions means you waive any responsibility on the part of the manufacturer and all affiliated parties for any injuries and damages incurred during use of the device. Enjoy. Messages. Hello, I'm happy to see you signed up for my help program. I'd like to hear more about you. What's your name? What's been bothering you? It really matter? I'm nobody. I'm a zero. Nobody cares about me, but thanks for pretending to anyway. Give me a chance. Whatever. I'm Sean. Been thinking about death a lot lately. How nothing really matters and why even try? My folks don't want me to be an embarrassment, but I'm a piece of shit, so fuck me, right? I keep fucking up and trying harder is just more miserable. Can't even get my bed nowadays, so yeah, I guess that's that. Let me help, Sean. I know how to solve every one of your problems. You're worth more than you think, trust me. I feel disgusting reading these, by the way. You're asking the application if this is all for real. I can assure you, Ray Bongo, it absolutely is. Let's take the next step and you'll see for yourself. Of course, before I can help you, it would be better if you got to know each other first, do you think? My name's Tony, and you? Fuck off, Tony. XD. There we go, that's what I like to see. Troll the pedophile. Pedophile's not even correct. Like, he's not fucking him, he's just killing him. He's a serial killer. It's more to the point. Hello, you have nothing to worry about. Everything you say stays between us. First, just tell me a little about yourself. Nothing to tell. My dad's dead. I live in a shithole with my mum, bro and sis, and got an amazing girlfriend who's wasting her time on me. I have a cop uncle who still wants to make something out of me. Yeah, good luck. Not that we talk much these days anyway. What else? Oh, I'm poor and a fucking waste of air and space. At least my dad had respect. I got nothing. Can't even afford any chrome. Only thing I did get lately was my ass beat by my tombs. My mum wanted to flatline herself once, so I can't talk to her about anything or it'll be the reason she slits her wrists. Fuck me. Hard to see how things get any worse, but even hard to see how they get better. My whole life's a fucking cosmic joke. The first step to improving your life is acknowledging where you have failed. Good news is the first step is already behind you. I've lived in your shoes before, I know how you feel, and I know how to help. Let me in, open up, and everything will be fine in no time, you'll see. Hello, I'm thrilled to hear you overcome your illness. That tells me just how strong you are inside, but it's always good to have the strength of others support you too. Your rehabilitation is the next step on the road to healing. You've already healed your soul, now let me take care of your body. Together I know we can't fail. Ugh. Highly fucked. I want to get to the roof, and I think I see a relatively easy way to do that, but it involves not getting blown up by mines on the way there. So let's pre-explode some mines, shall we?
By the barn, 2 more turrets. That front gate's a death trap.
Extremely high prolactin levels. I found a way in the barn. I also found Randy. He's alive. Did it fuck up again? I'm gonna try loading again.
River, come here, quick!
We're back, by the way. Had to go up the ladder. Come on, buddy.
Oh, fuck. Randy, hey, you got this, buddy. Here with your uncle. It's gonna be all right.
Randy!
He's hanging in there. We made it. V, shut down the machine. Can't unlink Randy otherwise. Randy! 1052. I repeat, I've got a 1052 at a farm south of the city. Yes, send the fucking squad! Yeah, relaying coordinates now. No, several, at least. Do it quick, damn it! Oh, and watch for automated defenses on site. They're substantial. Hurry! We've gotta shut it off!
All disconnected.
Check the others. Could still be alive.
Right. Alive. Whoa, 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 easy there. You're all right now. Been dead a few days already.
V, help me with Randy!
It's okay. Don't be scared. We're here to help. A bit dehydrated, but you are gonna be fine.
V, help me with Randy!
We did it, River.
Yep, we sure did. But I'm not about to leave it like this. The horror that bastard inflicted. Can't let it go.
What do you want to do? Zero him?
Exactly. Squeeze the life out of him with my bare hands. Sick fuck has to die.
No, River. Want that fucker's blood on my hands, too.
Appreciate your dedication, V. But this is between me and Harris. Gonna take him out in my own way. Amidst all this confusion.
Sure you don't want help? They'll catch you.
No, they won't. That is, I was a detective, remember? I know how to cover my tracks.
Just remember. Say the word, I'm there. You can count on me.
Need a little time to myself now. But I'll remember.
Hey, we're ready for evac. Are you riding along or not?
Really, V. Thanks. Couldn't have done it without you.
Don't mention it. And holler if you change your mind. Or if you're just in the mood to holler.
Well, that was fucked. Also, an incredible quest because of how disgustingly weird, or disgustingly real it was, I should say. But goddamn if it wasn't entertaining. That was heavy, to say the least.
V, the basilisk. It's ready.
Sure.
Sure. Be there soon.
Fuck me, it is awesome.
So I hear.
Oh. Drop by the cab. Still not do it justice, so maybe you can pop my chair. God damn, that's cool. Alright, so the last thing I want to do is go through messages just in case I got any and I wasn't paying attention, which is a possibility. River. That was... I glitched and got shot out of the thing, which is dumb, but whatever.
The wrong way. Randy needs us now. You forget that? There we go.
Good to say it didn't break anything. Like, it still worked, seemingly. But that's going to be it for this episode. So if you like the video, please leave a like. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. And as always, thank you for watching. And I'll see you next time. Whew, where I guess we're going to go check out this fucking tank that they have at Pan Am's. I'm going to put body up to 6. Because I believe that allows me to use... What is this? That was a revolver he had. That allows me to use this sniper rifle. Which I've been told is inherently silenced. Doesn't sound silenced, but that doesn't necessarily mean much, I suppose. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. I'll see you next time, guys.